delivering quality education, expanding access to learning. The official TV-based instruction of Tagum City. This is Tagum City Division's DepEd TV. Tara na!
Good day, grade 4 learners! How are you today? Are you ready for another round of learning? I hope you're still ready as I am for today's learning adventure. Airing from Pilot TV, I am your teacher in this episode, Teacher Elmarie from Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Join me in this short yet exciting journey as you discover new lesson in English. Are you all excited? Great! So just relax and be excited, for together we will learn, explore, and discover new things while staying at home. So what are you waiting for? Let's go! Before that, let us check first if you already have your pen, notebook, and your learning module. Perfect! Come on and let's start! Welcome to English 4, Module 7 for the 4th quarter. At the end of the session, you will be able to distinguish fact and opinion, tell the words used to introduce fact or opinion, define editorial and its types, and write an editorial article. In this episode, you will taught on how to express your ideas properly and present your opinion supported with facts. This is what we call writing an editorial. Now kids, do you know what is an editorial article? How about composing or writing one? Can you enumerate the characteristics of editorial? This episode shall teach you how. But before we will go to our lesson, let us check your knowledge about this first activity. Are you ready, kids? Great! Let's begin! Choose the letter of the best answer. Write the chosen letter in your notebook. I will give you 5 seconds to write your answer. Let's start. Number 1. What do you call an article that seeks to provide analysis of issues based on facts and opinion? A. Fable, B. Poem, C. Editorial, D. Short story. Time's up. Do we have the same answer? Very good. The right answer is C. Editorial. Number 2. Which of the following is not considered a source of factual data or information? A. News, B. Gossips, C. Research, D. Authorities. Time's up! Can you tell me the correct answer? Perfect! B. Gossips. Number 3. Which among the following words is not a transitional device? A. The, B. Further, C. However, D. Meanwhile. Time's up! Do we have the same answer? Great! The right answer is A, the. Number 4. Which among the types of editorial gives information and interprets action, but takes a stand on controversial issue and reasons in logical way so that the reader will side with? What it stands for? A. Editorial of criticism. B. Editorial of information. C. Editorial of interpretation. D. Editorial of argumentation. Time's up! What is your answer? Awesome! The correct answer is D. Editorial of argumentation. Number 5. Which sentence states a fact? A. It is important to save. B. Financial literacy helps us earn more money. C. The grade 5 pupil is thrifty. D. In addition, the comparative data for 2017 and 2018 marked an increase of 33% on its savings deposits. Time's up! What is your answer? Correct! Letter D. In addition, the comparative data for 2017 and 2018 marked an increase of 33% on its savings deposits. Good job, kids! That was a fun activity. It seems that you really understood your previous lesson. Before we proceed to our new lesson, let's have a quick review on the previous episode. Can you still remember it? Let's find out! On the previous lesson in Quarter 4, Module 6, you have learned about news writing. News is an event, announcement, or information that is mostly talked about by the people that happens in international, national, or local. The more it excites, the greater its value. It is always fresh and factual. News writing. It aims to inform, educate, and entertain. News writer or reporter must possess some qualities like boldness to expose the truth with balance and fairness in order to become effective. News has two different kinds, straight news and news feature. There are 6 characteristics of news writing, and there are 7 elements of news. Even at your young age, it is important that you know how to present your opinion properly for others to comprehend and believe what you stand for. To learn this, you should know how to gather facts and differentiate between factual data and opinion. Second, you should also learn how to present it. Why is it necessary? How shall it be done? We will find out as we go along with the lessons. But before that, do you want another activity? Wow! Come on and let's start! Read the sample editorial article below, then answer the questions that follow. Choose the letter of your answer and write it in your notebook. I will give you 5 seconds to answer. Let's start! Smart Money by Amelie A. Ihalas. Seeing how our parents manage their finances to provide our basic needs amidst COVID-19 crisis should serve as a warning to become money conscious. The Chief of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Governor Benjamin Jokno, noted the need to improve financial literacy and capability of Filipino families to help cope and recover from the socio-economic impact of any crisis, such as the coronavirus pandemic. Education is seen as vital to this goal. For years already, the K-12 learners are taught on the importance of budgeting. As a matter of fact, a financial literacy program is enjoyed by 65% of the school population in Magugbo Pilot Central Elementary School. The financial literacy program through a local in Tagum City reported that an average of 220 pesos was deposited daily since 2018 by the student depositors. In addition, this activity is a positive action to help instill financial awareness among young learners. BSP reports that Filipinos' inability to save is rooted with poor childhood education that persists until adult years. Moreover, our homes are avenues of financial education too. Research showed that about 93% of the young people learned financial literacy from their parents. By observing how our parents differentiate needs from wants is also one way of teaching our young minds to decide which things are necessary or just a whim or caprices. Another point is the need for self-control. Nowadays, online shopping is accessible, convenient, and tempting. We are often enticed with advertisements and sales posted that lead us to impulsive buying. Too late to realize when everything has been ordered is beyond our needs and capacity, and it's left with nothing to save. Clearly, the pandemic teaches us being money smart or thrifty leads us to a better off position with or without crisis. Let's do the comprehension check. Number 1. What is the title of the article? A. Smart money. B. Money conscious. C. Global pandemic. D. Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Time's up. Can you tell me your answer? Great! The correct answer is A. Smart money. Number 2. What does financial literacy mean? A. The study of spending. B. The way children play. C. Experiencing global pandemic. D. A way of educating people on how to handle money wisely. Time's up! The correct answer is yes, letter D, a way of educating people on how to handle money wisely. Number 3. Which among the statements states a fact? A. Data show that about 93% of the young people learn financial literacy from their parents. B. Moreover, our homes are avenues of financial education too. C. Education is seen as vital to this goal. D. Another point is the need for self-control. Time's up! Do we have the same answer? Bravo! The correct answer is A. Data showed that about 93% of the young people learn financial literacy from their parents. Number 4. What kind of statement does this sentence tell? Another point is the need for self-control. A. Fact. B. Opinion. C. Persuasion. D. Excitement. Time's up! Can you tell me your answer? Perfect! Letter B. Opinion. Number 5. What does the article wish to tell the readers? A. Inflation helps us save money. B. The prices of goods are increasing. C. Join the financial literacy program. D. Tips on how to save money and its importance. Time's up! The correct answer is D. Tips on how to save money and its importance. Let's start our lesson. What is editorial writing? Editorial articles appeal to the intellect. It is an expression of fact and opinion in concise, logical, pleasing order for the sake of entertaining, or influencing opinion, or policies in such a way that its importance is clear and understood by the average reader or Spencer. It also helps the reader to analyze, interpret, evaluate an event or issues. In writing an editorial, it is important to gather facts and understand the two sides in an issue. The opinions written should be supported with facts or evidence to effectively convince readers to side with its stand and move to action. What are the types of editorials? Types of editorial. Number 1, editorial of information. It only gives information about an issue. It may define terms, identify persons or factors, or provide a background. Number 2, editorial of interpretation. It primarily interprets or analyzes an issue or event in a more meaningful and enlightening perspective to the readers. Number 3, editorial of argumentation. It also gives information and interpret action, but it takes a stand on an issue and provides reasons through facts in order to convince or persuade the reader to accept his stand on the issue. Number 4, editorial of criticism. It presents both sides of an issue, the good and the bad aspects, although the newspaper has its own stand of the issue. Number 5, editorial of commendation, appreciation, or tribute. It praises, commends, or pays tribute to a person or organization that has performed some worthwhile projects or deeds or accomplishments. Number 6, editorial of entertainment. It evokes a smile, a chuckle, laughter, while suggesting truth. Its main aim is to entertain. It is usually short. Number 7, mood editorial. It presents a philosophy rather than an argument or an explanation. Oftentimes, the subject matter is nature or emotion. Number 8, special occasion. It explains the significance of a special day or occasion. Now that you already know about editorial writing, let us know the parts of editorial. Regardless of the point of view or length of the editorial, there is a preferred structure for writing one. Number 1, introduction. It contains the issue or news peg and the reaction. The newspaper stand shall be established immediately in the beginning paragraph. It could be in a form of question or a striking statement or narration of the event. Study the example below using the news peg as an introduction. The issue. Seeing how our parents manage their finances to provide our basic needs amidst COVID-19 crisis. Stand. Should serve as a warning to become money conscious. Number 2, body. It presents the facts to support your position or opinion. It also gives of what you think would be the best approach to or outcome of the situation. Fact. The Chief of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP Governor Benjamin Jokno, noted the need to improve financial literacy and capability of Filipino families to help cope and recover from the socio-economic impact of any crisis such as the coronavirus pandemic. Opinion. Education is seen as vital to this goal. Fact. For the years already, the K-12 learners are taught on the importance of budgeting. As a matter of fact, a financial literacy program is enjoyed by the 65% of the school population in Magugbuk Pilot Central Elementary School. The financial literacy program, through a local cooperative in Tagum City, reported that an average of 220 pesos was deposited daily since 2018 by the student depositors. Opinion. In addition, this activity is a positive action to help instill financial awareness among young learners. Fact. BSP reports that the Filipinos' inability to save is rooted with poor childhood education that persists until adult years. Number 3. Conclusion. It presents a solution, plea, advice, command, thought-provoking question, forecast possible effects, and quotation relevant to the subject, or just a summary. Example, clearly the pandemic teaches us the importance of saving money. By doing so, it will free us from financial problems and worries. Being money smart or thrifty leads us to a better off position with or without crisis. Moreover, use the transitional devices to connect ideas in the paragraph, like, as a matter of fact, in addition, moreover, clearly, and further. As part of your understanding on how to write an editorial, let us always remember that writing an editorial allows the writer to present the stand of the newspaper on a particular issue by giving its opinion, supported by facts. Facts can be taken from news, research, or special occasions.
It's amazing how you were able to know and answer the activities. Now kids, it's time for you to try the fruit of your journey by answering the assessment.
Write the letter of your answer in your notebook. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. Which among the sentences defines editorial? A. It tells a story. B. It narrates where the event happened. C. It covers the sports events that occurred. D. It presents a newspaper stand over an issue supported with facts. Time's up! What is your answer? Great! The correct answer is D. It presents the newspaper stand over an issue supported with facts. Number 2. The source of information is very important in writing an editorial. You want to convince the people in the community to stop from going to unimportant activities to stop the increasing number of people infected with COVID-19. What sources of information will you refer to support your stand? A. News reports on the effects when infected with COVID-19. B. Sentiments posted on social media. C. Gossips heard from your neighbors. D. All of the above. Time's up! Your answer is? Perfect! It is letter A. News reports and the effects when infected with COVID-19. Number 3. Amor was reading the editorial section of their school paper. She understood the good and bad effects of surfing the internet after reading the editorial article. What type of editorial is presented? A. Editorial of interpretation. B. Editorial of argumentation. C. Editorial of information. D. Editorial of criticism. Time's up! What is your answer? Wow! You are correct. Letter B. Editorial of argumentation. Number 4. In what section of the newspaper or school paper do you find the editorial article? A. News page. B. Sports page. C. Feature page. D. Editorial page. Time's up! What is your answer? Amazing! The correct answer is D.
editorial page. Number 5. Which is not a type of editorial? A. Editorial of interpretation. B. Editorial of argumentation. C. Editorial of information. D. Editorial of literature. Time's up! What is your answer? Awesome! The correct answer is D. Editorial of literature.
Congratulations, kids! You did great today! Good job! Editorial writing is an incredible experience for a learner like you. It builds your self-confidence to express your ideas and imaginations into writing. Further, the way you create your own editorial reflects your real-life experience and a manifestation of your ability to learn, writing at your own learning pace. I hope that you had great time learning with me today. Once again, I am Teacher Elmarie, and take this quote from Sarah Caldwell saying, "Learn everything you can, anytime you can, from anyone you can. There will always come a time when you will be grateful you did." Once again, take care, keep safe, God bless, and goodbye!
Pilot TV, Pilot TV na, Pilot TV, Pilot TV na, Pilot TV, Pilot TV na, Pilot TV. Manood at makinig sa pag-aaral